Hello. We are outside at about 8 in the morning here. Still fall spring. Um, Most of our snow has melted now, which is quite nice. Um, but we are expected to get at least a little bit of snow later in the week, which has me just a touch nervous for some of the plants that have started to come up and show signs of life. We've got daffodils pushing up little sprouts over in the side here. Um, this spot regularly comes to life before anything else because the dryer vent there seems to keep everything pretty warm and get the ground defrosted pretty fast. This is only our second spring here, but we planted the daffodils that are over here that first fall, and so last year they did the same thing, started up earlier. So hopefully they'll be okay. I'm sure they can handle a bit of chill since they are pretty early sprouting plants. We had a really heavy rain yesterday, so that should have helped to mat down and weigh down some of the leaves that I moved around over here. Um, there's nothing coming out over here yet. I'm really looking forward to seeing if the crocus that I planted in this bed last year come up. They're all along the front here and over that way as well. So they're supposed to bloom real early, and I hope that proves true. Our creeping Charlie's coming to life, or manage to maintain some good green over the winter. I have just begun preparing this area for a new garden bed. This loop is going to come out further this year, but I wanted to just use the stones and close off a section. Covered it up in newspaper to start trying to kill the grass with some of the smothering. It's not going to do a ton since it's so soon before planting, but it'll at least help prevent some of the grass from growing real well. Once we get our first load of mulch, I'll take these cedar planks out. The area right back there, I need to dig all the gravel out of. I built a sifter for that. It's going to be quite a process. So my intent is to plant everything in this area that you see now and dig up the gravelly section as the year progresses, when the time becomes available, sift everything out, replace it with new soil, and hopefully make this area look nice. There's not too much more going on, but I did find some signs of life in our roses, particularly my darling Frau Dagmar. Now, this gal is the only one who bloomed last year, so I'm pretty smitten with her, and she has, hopefully you can see this, she has some green buds coming on. Now those are likely branches, not flower buds this early, but I'm really glad to see some growth getting ready to happen. Don't think there was anything on my Austrian copper rose here or any of the others, but they all feel like they've got moisture and life in them, which is really, really nice. I think this one managed to get insulated so well that it never went fully winter hard there. So lots and lots of good signs that hopefully don't turn into bad things once our snow comes. And then we can go check on some of the seedlings that are in the basement. Oof. Oh, can't go through that door, it's locked. Alright. Milo, where you going, buddy? Milo likes to walk around with cat toys in his mouth, yowling and making weird noises. Okay, so we're gonna quick take a look at the plants downstairs. Got a little bit cleaned up in here because I finished up making Maria's birthday gift, but chronically messy I am. Alright, so most of these are, oh, there's quite a variety here actually. So we have some dill that I probably planted too early, but I do have more dill seeds. I have a bunch of nasturtium here, and I am quite excited about them. They're making pretty visible progress, even over the course of a day. It's that time of year where everything's just exploding. Where was it? One of these has a new shoot that wasn't. Oh, here we go. That little teeny sprout right here, just above my fingernail, that wasn't there yesterday. So lots of nice. I think most of these are garden peach tomatoes, but there are a couple others. There's Costoluto Genovese. I don't remember what. So what I did is I numbered all my pots. I don't remember what 20 was. I think 18 is the Costoluto Genovese. Don't remember 19. 14 is garden peach. Some African violets a coworker gave me. Ooh, excuse me. And then we have, I did some transplanting, not some thinning. I planted my seeds much too thickly, so I had intended to transplant them out into more pots, and not all of these have had that happen, but like all these pots where there's only 3 or 4, I transplanted 3 or 4 seedlings into pots that weren't quite so dense like these are, and they seem to be doing well. It's been about 2 days, and no signs of decay, and they're all like visibly growing, doing well, so that's really exciting. I did reorganize a little bit and get same seeds with same seeds instead of having it as hectic as it was. So all this dead here on this side of this flat is a ground cherry that seems to have not sprouted. There's one sprout over in the middle of the tray, which is really unfortunate, but I did get 2 varieties of ground cherry, and the other one is growing really well. This new tray here that I just seeded the other day has 2 types of tomatillos, Tomasol tomato, white Tomasol, that I got free from Baker Creek. I don't remember what else is here. I think that might just be it, because there were a lot of tomatillo seeds. There were a lot of those things. And then my dandelions that I showed in the last video, they're just slowly getting bigger, which is nice. And then over here, this is more of a test than anything else. I put down some of the clover seed that we collected from Maria's uncle's farm in Illinois. So he has this absolutely beautiful property in very rural Illinois, and he had red clover growing all over the place. So we'd been planning on buying some seeds, but decided to collect a bunch. I have a huge bag of them over on the workbench now, and we want to use them as a ground cover, and so I'm really hoping those manage to survive, and that we get even just a few plants, because if we get a few plants, they'll seed, they'll spread, and that'll be exactly what we're looking for. So, yeah, that's about it. Just wanted to make a quick video before I went to work to show you guys the progress, show you how nice the weather's been before it gets bad again. And yeah, fingers crossed that everything survives. Hope you guys are enjoying your springs and getting ready for your springs, depending on where you are. Stay safe, have a good time, and I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye.